Okay, we should probably get started. We're about a minute late for the Murray City Redevelopment Agency Board of Directors. This is going to be a short meeting. It's for January 10th, 2023. So, welcome. Are we doing citizen comments?
As per usual, it is on the agenda for citizen comments. I don't
All
have
right.
any by email, but if you want to ask the group.
Do we have any citizen comments? Okay. All right, so now we'll do election for the RDA chair. Jared?
All right, you're going to need nominations for RDA chair, and then in the second case for vice chair, I don't have any written nominations from anyone, so it's up to the board.
Okay, so we'll open it for nominations for RDA chair.
I would like to nominate Diane Turner as the chair.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want to call a vote? Is that okay?
Aye. Yes.
Aye.
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 Thank you. The next order of business would be the nomination for a vice chair.
I would like to nominate Phil Markham as the RDA vice chair.
I'll second.
Do you mind calling a vote?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Your vote.
Your vote.
Oh, aye. Sorry. My mind's just going all over.
That's all right.
Anyway.
Thank you. We'll make the appropriate adjustments.
Thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be adjourned.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our City Council meeting for January 10th, 2023. I would like to welcome everyone. It looks like we have all council members here tonight. We also would like to have a warm welcome to our new council member, Phil Markham. Welcome. The mayor, GL, and Brooke, and Jennifer. Welcome, everyone. We will start out with a pledge this evening, and I've asked Clark Bolin to give our pledge. Clark, thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. There are no minutes to approve, no special recognition, so we will jump right into citizen comments. Comments will be limited to 3 minutes. Step to the microphone over here at the podium, state your name and city of residence, and fill out any required forms and get them to Jennifer. And we'll go from there. Citizen comments starting now.
Hello, I'm Clark Bullen. I live in District 3, and I wanted to talk about the Committee of the Whole meetings. Recently, they've been moved next door, and so streaming is not available. So for those who work or who are not able to attend earlier in the day, they're not able to view the Committee of the Whole meetings anymore. And so I would suggest that they be moved back into a space where streaming's available, or that streaming be made available in the other room, because many people work during the day and work until 5 o'clock or possibly after, and so it's rather difficult to view those meetings if there's a topic that's important to them or their business. Thank you.
Thank you, Clark. Hey, anybody else? Citizen comments? Okay, so we'll go on to the consent agenda. Mayor Hales will be presenting, but I am told that I need to read every single one of these. So hold on. Consider confirmation of the mayor's reappointment of Cammie Monk to the Murray City Arts Advisory Board beginning January 2023 to January 2026. Consider a confirmation of the mayor's reappointment of Robert Weiss, I hope I said that right, to the Murray City Arts Advisory Board beginning January 2023 to January 2026. Consider confirmation of the mayor's reappointment of Lynn Anderson to the Murray City Senior Recreation Center Board beginning February 2023 to January 2026. Consider confirmation of the mayor's reappointment of Susan Hatcher to the Murray City Senior Recreation Center Board beginning February 2023 to January 2026. Consider confirmation of the mayor's new appointment of J.D. Riches to the Murray City Arts Advisory Board beginning January 2023 to January 2025. Consider confirmation of the mayor's new appointment of Kev Neumelk to the Murray City Arts Advisory Board beginning January 2023 to January 2025. Consider confirmation of the mayor's new appointment to Blair Lyon to the Murray City Arts Advisory Board beginning January 2023 to January 2025. Consider confirmation of the mayor's new appointment of Lindsay Smith to the Murray City Arts Advisory Board beginning January 2023 to January 2025. Mayor?
Thanks, Pam. Now I've got to go through and read them again. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Pam was 99, almost perfect on its Kev Namelka on that one. Yeah. So, but you did good. I'm impressed. Did you practice or something? Because you did really good.
I did practice.
You did good. Now, all that are here for these boards, would you please stand? Thank you for being here. We had the opportunity to interview all these individuals, and they're busy people. In fact, Lindsay Smith right here did the choreography for The Little Mermaid at the Hale Center Theater. And I saw her hanging upside down on a picture. You look good, but you were upside down. By the way, I went and saw it. We took our grandkids. Phenomenal. So thank you all, though, really. We've gone through, and they're so qualified, and I know everyone got resumes from them, and they're amazing. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. And you can say it, sorry. And so we'll present this to the council and ask for your confirmation on these appointments.
Before we confirm, can I just ask a quick question?
Please.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Just for our people, our citizens listening, what can people do if they want to serve in the future? How do they go about getting in touch with you, getting their resume, that sort of thing?
They can contact our administration. Doug, what's our? Right, but is there a number I can give if anybody's watching? What's our, I'll give our phone number, 801-264-2600? 801-264-2600, or you can go to the website and look under the mayor's administration, and that's what we do. And thanks, Gary, for bringing that up, because we want that. We want to be able to open this up. This is the most I've ever had at one time, and so this was, and we interviewed, and they're all qualified. They're amazing and willing to do this on their own time, and so we're very appreciative to each and every one of you that are willing to do that. So, again, we'll turn that over to you and ask for, yes, ma'am.
Could we have those that are here in the audience, could they stand up, and if they would like to say something or not? No?
No, we
Or
had them
if-
stand up. Do you want to
introduce
stand
their
up again?
names? Yeah,
Yes,
because
please.
I only know of one.
Okay. Go ahead, Pam.
Oh, no, I only know Lindsay's.
We'll have them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Whoever's here that is, could you please stand?
please.
And,
And introduce yourself.
yeah.
I'm J.D. Riches.
Okay. Okay, thank
We
you.
have J.D. Riches and Blair Lyon here. Sorry, I am only repeating it because nobody on the camera can hear.
Lindsay,
So,
she didn't
thank
say
And
you.
Lindsay
Lindsay
Smith. Yes.
Sorry, Lindsay.
Thank you.
You absolutely. So now we'll turn it over for a confirmation.
Okay, so council, is there a motion to adopt this consent agenda?
Yes, I'll make a motion that we adopt the consent agenda as presented.
Is there a second?
I will second that.
Okay, Brooke?
Mr. Mingus.
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Harakis.
Aye.
Mr. Markham. Aye. Ms. Keller.
Aye.
Thank you, Pam, and thanks to all you for all the volunteers. It's amazing how much volunteer work we have here in Murray, and we'll have a special recognition the January 31st, the Doty Center recognition.
Oh, okay.
You're aware of that? Okay, good. I was a little nervous
Yeah.
when Pam went, I thought, we told you, right? All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all, and you don't need to stay, right? If they want to stay, they
Oh,
can stay.
no, they can
Are you-
leave.
I know. Okay, thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank you for your time and volunteering and all that with your busy schedules. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have done with the consent agenda. There are no public hearings, so we will go on to the business items. Number one is to consider an ordinance amending section 3.04.050 of the Murray City Municipal Code regarding electronic payment fee. Brenda Moore will be presenting.
So a while back, somebody asked if a developer asked a while back, would be a couple years, if they could pay a credit card processing fee in exchange for using their credit card. We currently limit building permits at $4,000 because we do not want to pay the fees. Turns out, according to our ordinance, we cannot charge a credit card processing fee. And according to credit card rules by the credit card companies, we have to charge them by business area. The city's in a lot of different, I call them businesses, but they're really not businesses. We have business licensing, we have the parks, we have recreation fees, we take utility payments for power and water and all those things. So we have different lines of business, and so we can charge a fee in the building permits and not have to charge a fee for the dumpster rentals that we do. So what this ordinance does is it allows us to charge a fee. Right now, the ordinance will not allow us to charge a fee even if we chose to. So we need to first amend the ordinances, and then we will amend the ordinance, and then we will discuss for sure how much and what the fee would be if we want to do it for building permits. That is the only one that we're actually considering. We do not think it would be advantageous to charge it on our utilities. We kind of figure in the credit card fees into the utility rates, and we would prefer people to pay by their credit card and never call or talk to us. It's not that we don't like our customers, it's just that we have way more customers than we have customer service agents, and we like it that way. So we like to sign you up, get you on auto pay or get you paying on the internet and never hear from you again, because that tells us that we are doing it correctly. So the ordinance would basically just add some, I think in your packet you have some things in red. It just says that if, describes what an electronic payment is, what the processing agent is. It gives them, I don't think it actually gives the maximum that we could charge. The credit card companies set that. It's 3.5%. It won't be that high. It will be based on what we actually get charged from the credit card companies. We'll do it the same for the same percentage on all transactions to make it simple, but we'll figure out what the average is. And so that's what this ordinance is that you're considering tonight. Is there any questions about it?
Council, do you have any questions? Nope. I have none. So, if there's no questions, can I have a motion be made?
I will move that we consider an ordinance amending section 3.04.050 of the Murray City Municipal Code regarding electronic payments fees, electronic payment fees. Sorry.
I'll second.
Okay, and do we have any discussions on any of that? Okay, Brooke?
Mr. Mingus?
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Harakis?
Aye.
Mr. Markham?
Aye.
Ms. Cutter?
Aye. So here we go. Number 2, election of the city council chair, vice chair, and consider a resolution appointing the chair and vice chair for the Murray City Municipal Council for calendar year 2023. Ms. Turner will be presenting this.
All right. I am currently the council chair, which you're probably wondering what's she doing there? Why is she presenting this? But anyways, so someone's going to take my job, which is a good thing. So we will open the election for the city council chair. We'll open it for nominations.
I nominate Gary Harakis to serve as our council chair for the calendar year of 2023.
I will second that.
Are there any other nominations? Okay, I'll close nominations. Send it to you, Brooke, for roll call.
Mr. Mingus?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Harakis?
Aye.
Mr. Markham?
Aye.
Ms. Cutter?
Aye.
Okay, now we will open nominations for the vice chair for the Murray City Municipal Council for calendar year 2023.
I'd like to nominate Phil Markham to serve as our vice chair of the Murray City Municipal Council for calendar year 2023.
All right, I'll second.
I'll nominate Rosalba Dominguez for vice chair of the Murray City Council for the calendar year 2023.
Okay,
And I'll second myself.
are there any other nominations? Okay, we'll close nominations and go to,
For myself, aye.
Phil.
Rosalba Dominguez.
Myself.
Phil.
All right. Let's see, now we'll go. Oh, do I have to do a resolution?
Yeah.
Okay. Could I have a motion to adopt the resolution?
I make a motion to adopt. Your mic on. Oh, I thought I turned it off, turned it on. Okay, I would like to make a motion of the city council chair and the vice chair, resolution appointing the chair, the vice chair for Murray City Municipal Council for the calendar year of 2023. Should I say the council chairs? Okay, council chair, Mr. Harakasi, vice chair, Phil Markham.
Okay.
You have to have a second. A second.
I'll second.
Okay. Thank you for that second. All right. Now we send it to Brooke, and Brooke calls the roll.
Ms. Dominguez.
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Reckless.
Aye.
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 All right, that is done. So now we have the election of the Budget and Finance Committee Chair. So I will open this for nominations.
I'd like to nominate Pam Cotter.
And I'll second.
Okay, are there any other nominations? Hearing none, I will close the nominations and send it to Brooke.
Aye.
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 All right, the next is nominations for the Finance Committee Vice Chair. I will open for nominations.
I would like to nominate Gary Harakasi as Vice Chair of the Budget and Finance Committee for the calendar year of 2023.
I'll second that.
Okay. Are there any other nominations?
I accept.
Are there any other nominations? Okay. Brooke?
Ms. Dominguez.
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Reckless.
Aye.
Mr. Markham.
Aye.
And Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
Okay. Now we need to have a resolution which appoints the Chair and Vice Chair of the Budget and Finance Committee of the Murray City Municipal Council for calendar year 2023.
I'll make a motion that we adopt a resolution appointing Pam Cotter as the chair and Gary Harakasi as the vice chair of the Budget and Finance Committee of the Murray City Municipal Council for calendar year 2023.
I will second.
Okay?
Ms. Dominguez.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Harakis.
Aye.
Mr. Markham.
Aye.
Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
All right.
Thank
We
you.
have our new chairs and vice chairs, so thank you, council. All right. Pam, are you doing
Yep.
the next one? Okay.
So we are
you.
going to consider a resolution approving the city council's appointment of representatives to boards and committees, and I will be presenting. First, I would like to read consider a resolution approving the city council's appointment of representative to boards and committees. You have received an update resolution without the capital improvement program. For the past few years, the capital improvement projects have been approved as part of the budget process, and the capital improvement program committee has not met. Because the CIP committee does not meet, there's no reason to appoint a council member to that committee. Therefore, we will only be appointing council members to the Association of Municipal Councils, the Utah League of Cities and Towns, and the Chamber of Commerce Board. So, let's take first. So we will first take a nominations for the Association of Municipal Councils.
I would like to nominate Diane Turner for that position.
I will second that.
Okay, so any questions? And Brooke? Oh, we're all going to do it all at once. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the next one is to the Utah Leagues of Cities and Town Legislative Policy Committee. Do we have a nomination for that?
I would nominate Pam Cotter.
I will second that.
Okay, and then we need a nomination to the Chamber of Commerce Board, and I would like to nominate myself.
Sorry, is there a second for that?
I'll second.
I would also like to nominate myself for that position.
I'll second that. Just for the heck of it.
Yes. For the chamber.
No. No.
Ms. Dominguez,
For myself or Salva.
Ms. Turner,
Let's see, for Pam Cotter.
Mr. Marcus,
For Rosalba Dominguez.
Mr. Markham,
Rosalba.
and Ms. Cotter.
For myself. Okay, so now we need to vote on the other two, the Association of Municipal Council and the Utah Leagues of Cities and Towns.
So Pam, you just need to approve the resolution for all three right now,
Oh,
because the other
okay.
two only had one nomination.
Oh, okay. So we need to consider a resolution approving the city council's appointment of representatives to boards and committees.
I will second that.
You need to make a
A motion.
motion.
I will make a motion that we consider a resolution approving the city's council's appointments and representatives to the boards and committees.
I'll second.
Okay. Brooke, could you?
Ms. Dominguez,
Aye.
Ms. Turner,
Aye.
Mr. Marcus,
Aye.
Mr. Markham,
Aye.
Ms. Cotter.
Aye. All righty. So now we're on to consider a resolution approving the mayor's appointment of representative to boards of interlocal entities and to a community development corporation. Presenting is Mayor Hales. Mr. Hales.
Mr. Mayor. Thanks, Pam. Love it. Okay, I'll just read it as it says. Whereas the mayor needs to make appointments to the governing boards of the Utah Associated Municipal Power System, UAMP, Central Valley Water, Reclamation Facility, Salt Lake Valley Emergency Communication Center, which is VEC, Transjordan Cities, Utah Telecommunication Open Infrastructure Agency, Utopia, Utah Infrastructure Agency, UIA, Wasatch Front Waste and Recycling District, which we call Wooford, Intermountain Power Agency, Metro Fire Agency, Jordan River Commission, collectively Interlocal Entities, and to NeighborWorks Salt Lake. And whereas the mayor has made appointments to the governing boards of the interlocal entities and to the Community Development Corporation, and whereas the mayor, sounds so weird just for me to say, and whereas the mayor, anyway, wants approval by the Murray City Municipal Council of appointment, for the appointment, excuse me. Now therefore, be it resolved, well, I guess we'll stop there.
Okay,
Do I need to read the name, excuse me.
Oh,
It
yes.
just says on here, it sounded like it's already done, but anyway, I'll read it. Now therefore be it resolved by the Murray City Council, Municipal Council, that it hereby approves, if you approve, the following appointments. Blaine Hackey as the city's representative to the Utah Associated Municipal Power System, UAMPS, board with Greg Ballon as the alternate representative. Myself, Brett Hales, Mayor, as the city's representative to the Central Valley Water Reclamation Facility, board with Ben Ford as the alternate representative. Doug Hill as the city's representative to the Salt Lake Valley Emergency Communication Center, VEC, board with Craig Burnett as the alternate representative. Lynn Potter as the city's representative to the Transjordan Cities Board with Russ Kakala as the alternate representative. Doug Hill as the city's representative to the Utah Telecommunication Open Infrastructure Agency, Utopia, board with Brenda Moore as the alternate representative. Brenda Moore as the city's representative to the Utah Infrastructure Agency, UIA, board with Doug Hill as the alternate representative. Councilmember Phil Markham as the city's representative to the Wasatch Front Waste and Recycling District Board, Wooford. Blaine Hackey as the city's representative to the Intermountain Power Agency Board with Greg Ballon as the alternative representative. Doug Hill as the city's representative to Metro Fire Agency Board. And Brett Hales as the city's representative to the Jordan River Commission with Kim Sorensen as the alternative representative. Final, Jared Hall as the city's representative to NeighborWorks Salt Lake Board. So we'll turn it over to the council, whether or not they would like to confirm this.
Are you ready for a motion?
yes.
I will make a motion that we adopt a resolution approving the
Well,
mayor's.
hold on, do we have any questions for
No,
the mayor?
no questions for the mayor.
None? Okay, so if none, can I have a motion now?
Start right where we were, Gary.
I'll make a motion that we adopt a resolution approving the mayor's appointment of representatives to boards of interlocal entities and to a community development corporation.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, do we have any discussions or anything after that? None? Okay, Brooke, thank you.
I'm going to state something really quick before I give my vote. I would have loved to have seen somebody on the east side representing on Wooford, but knowing Phil's background in waste, I think it's a perfect match.
Thank you. That's the whole reason I went with Phil is because of his experience. And it's a time that we really could use him, and so.
We really could, and I think.
Thank you.
Point, though.
Yeah, no,
I appreciate it.
no.
Yeah, I
so
thought about
keep.
that too.
We will make sure to keep you appraised in our areas. So with that, aye.
Thanks.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Murray?
Aye.
Mr. Markham?
Aye.
Ms. Potter?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't get too comfortable, Mayor. You're up.
Okay, so now we're on to the mayor's report, and any questions?
You know, yeah, go ahead.
Can we get a city hall update and just how it's going?
Yes. In fact, I'm going to.
I'm talking the new city hall.
Yeah, yeah.
first. Okay.
Oh, really? You don't want to know the update on this hall?
I
Yeah.
already know where we're at here.
Yeah, do we? Good, Gary. I'm glad that you know. Yeah, Doug, will you come up and tell us? Doug Hill is the one that is our direct contact for our new city hall. I'll tell you, it's moving along. You know, you hate to say that we're on target, because Doug Hill's finally trying to get in his home after a long time. But it is on target. Doug will tell you particulars, but there's a few issues that have gone on, but mostly it's been great. And Doug has done a phenomenal job being our point person, so.
Oh, thank you. So the scheduled date of completion is still the end of March 31st. And every indication at this point is that the building will be completed by that time. If you were to go over there today, you would see that carpet is down in many locations. The cabinets are being installed, the light fixtures are installed, the doors are up, the shades on the windows. So they're putting the finishing touches on the inside of the building. The City Hall wing is further along than the police wing. That'll be completed a little bit later. There are some art projects that were budgeted as part of the City Hall building, 3 art projects, and you'll see those going up here over the next couple of months. One is an art project on the outside of the building, on the north side of the building, and then on the inside of the building, there's going to be some colored glass windows that will be put in on the back of the council chamber, between the lobby and the council chamber. So those are really beautiful. And then there's a third art project that is still yet to be determined that will be placed on the outside, on the south side of the building. The landscaping did not get completely installed before winter came. And so the landscaping will probably take a little longer to complete, even possibly after we occupy the building, because they need to get some good weather so that they can plant those plants and get those established. And it was mentioned, I think, earlier in the previous meeting by Brenda that when we started this project, it's hard to believe it's been about 3 years ago when we first sat down as a committee and worked with the architects to design the building, but at that time there was not a lot of concern about drought and water, good use of water, and so the building was originally designed with a lot of turf on it. We have since issued a change order to remove a lot of the turf that was going to be part of the City Hall property and replace it with various drought-tolerant plantings and things like that. So I think that's a good move on behalf of the city to set an example for our citizens. Our park strips will be xeriscape type materials, and much of City Hall property around the building will also be drought-tolerant plants. And then I guess lastly, the furniture for the building is scheduled to come in April, and it will take about a month. There's a bunch of truckloads of furniture that have to come, and they'll phase that so that it's coming in April. And the plan right now would be to occupy the building in May. And then at some point, whether it be in May or a month or two after, I think we're planning on having a grand opening celebration where we can invite the public to tour the building and, of course, have a ribbon cutting. So that's the plans.
Wonderful. Thank you.
We're really thinking the open house could be closer to like July with everything that's going on. Could be June, but it'll probably end up being July. I wanted to mention also, and I had a card, Jennifer has one too. We received, and Jennifer and I talked about this, it was so cool. We received like a massive card about this big. Have you all seen that card? And so's our administration. Just giving us thanks for their $100 bill. Doesn't seem like a lot, but they were the employees were so gracious and so thankful for that. And I've received tons of emails that were hard to get back to that were so just wanted to show their appreciation for the council approving that. So that was pretty cool. And I just wanted to thank the employees for their gratitude and and you know what, we have the best. We are blessed with amazing employees that just. They never say, that's not my job. I don't think I've ever had anybody say that. Well, that's not my job. Well, Doug has said it a few times, but other than that, but Doug never says it. You know, can I tell you, I'm saved by Doug and Tammy and Kathy. They're amazing. But anyway, so any other questions?
I just thought it was really cool that they got the $100 bill and not a check.
We changed that because we
Yes.
did that. We decided, I did that at Cypress Credit Union, and I thought, Brenda, you were so good. Where's Brenda? Brenda said, oh, you're kidding me. We're going to have to do that. And then after, and that's a lot of credit to Brenda, the finance department, but Brenda came up to me the day that everyone was getting it, and she goes, that was a great idea. And she was, really, it was a lot of work for our finance department, but Brenda and her staff realized how cool that was a cash, because some people want to keep it.
And how often do you get a $100 bill? I think it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And it seems like when it goes in your account, it's there, but it
Yeah.
just seems
Not
different.
the
I don't know how to
same.
explain it, but we all kind of talked about that. It just seems different. So
Yeah,
anyway,
that was great.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I hope you do it again and again and again.
absolutely.
Thanks.
If the council approves, we'll do 200.
Budget time.
That's great. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, if there are no objections, we are adjourned.
All right.